All right, folks, Positive Paul here. It is Friday, May 22nd, 2020, around 1 p.m. Well, look, I'm trying to put together a video that's going to be worthwhile for anybody that gets to view it concerning the targeting, but more importantly, I'm going to do another video breakdown concerning the anomalies that go hand in hand with the flyovers. Now, one of the things that I've stated is, it's been well over 3 months ago, right at the beginning of this whole virus fiasco, that something had changed concerning me, specifically with the flyovers, but it almost seemed like things slowed down, everything. Now, the flyovers, they've been sporadic lately. All right, for the most part, they've came to a screeching halt. But I did have one on May 1st, then on May 8th, and this last Wednesday. But if anybody's watched my videos, what's up, guys? God bless you, man. If anybody's watched my videos, I've clearly demonstrated that I have these anomalies, which are fallen angels, demons, or alien insectoids, take your pick, that go hand in hand with these American Nazi reptoid perp planes. Now, almost across the board, there's been nobody on planet Earth that has been able to document this on a continuous basis. Over the past couple of years, yes, I see people that, they have the flyovers, but the only really person that's been able to document these anomalies that I've seen without me pointing it out to them is Matrix. Now again, I'm gonna repeat myself. When you're documenting this stuff concerning the targeting, the gang stalking, all right, these anomalies, it's helpful that you state, for one, the location if you can, the date, the time, and the day. Now, why? Because we want these reports to be credible, accurate, and current. Now, look, clearly, I see people recycling the same footage. So, if that's what you want to do, then that's on you. But what we're trying to do is remember, folks, help anybody out of this situation concerning the targeting. So with the flyovers, there's a new anomaly that's popped up. And this is leading me to believe that, yeah, we've kind of, we're getting into a realm where if there are these aliens, all right, if it makes you people feel good out there, if there's these aliens out there, what are they doing congregating around me? You have these people that's saying, oh, well, I'm targeted because I'm exposing the Nephilim. We're to understand that in these end times, Christians are going to be targeted, right? You could use that excuse, again, with these vague testimonies, but again, with these anomalies. So once again, they keep giving me this material to work with, so I'm going to do another video breakdown concerning this. But also, as I tried to watch one of Kevin Merida's recent videos from the other day, and I've done a video on this well over 1.5 years ago concerning him and similarities of TIs with these anomalies, and he's one of them. Now, clearly he's acknowledged the fact that I've pointed this out to him. Whether he actually has watched some of my videos concerning this or somebody passed along the information to him, I don't know. I would love to talk to Kevin, trade notes, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen. So, again, with this targeting thing, folks, we're in this situation now where, okay, people are going to go return to work next week, try to get back into the swing of things. But look, we all know everything's totally changed on the way how we interact with each other. But the targeting, again, how does this affect the targeting, folks? Again, nobody should be getting mobbed anymore in a grocery store. None of the fake coughing and the sneezing and all that should no longer take place, right? Well, what will take place, folks? All right, well, what will take place is you have these government types, these creepy chameleon, Canaanite, Draco, hybrid, reptoid shapeshifters they're infested within the government, Homeland Security, FBI, these fusion centers. What's their number one tool in their toolbox concerning the targets? Slander, lies concerning the target. And what amazes me, folks, is how are these reptoids, and some are sellout humans too, remember, it's the money. It's got control over all of this. How are these reptoids able to go to these people, friends, family, significant others, and approach them and you know, what do they say? That, you know, so-and-so, he or she is under an investigation and we need you to help us out. How do they get these people to keep their mouth shut? Because look, if someone came to me and said, hey, look, a good friend of mine or my brother or my sister or whoever is under an investigation, they need to be looked after and we need you to help, I would be like, nah, show me the information. So what do they do, folks? They have to create files, fake files, right? I would demand to show me this evidence before I even begin to think about being involved in something like this. But what's more amazing is they get these people to go along with it. So what are they doing? They imposing some gag order on them. They're threatening that if you go and inform these people that we're looking after of what we're up to, then there's going to be legal ramifications on your end. How does this work, folks? So this video is more concerning me today and their big investigation concerning me. I've already proven without a doubt that I was part of MK Ultra. I've got implants in me. Why are my head and ears ringing, pulsating all the time? Clearly, I was bleeding out like a stuffed pig 10 years ago. For years after that, for the past 2 years, it looks like that stopped because the whole upper part of my mouth is totally, it's whatever they did is no longer functioning, but they still got something going on, and I know it has something to do with this Delgado character. So with that being said, I know I was put through satanic ritual abuse from birth. There's with all this craziness that's been going on around me for at least 4 years that I've been documenting, but it goes back further. Like I've stated, back in the 90s, I never really understood about MK Ultra, and I had no clue, because whatever they did, folks, it had worked. But here's the whole problem, folks. All right, what do they need to do in order for someone like me to at least contain me in a sense that, look, whatever I try to tell the public concerning this targeting, concerning me, is not to be believed, that, you know, I'm some kind of domestic terrorist, I'm a criminal, whatever they make up, folks, all right? We know it's the lies and slander is their number one tool in their toolbox. So this big investigation of what? Their big stolen car setup. 7-year-old setup. What have they come up with? Nothing. You think any of these assholes are gonna come knock on my door, these so-called investigators? these FBI types that were slandering me in San Diego, are they going to come around? No. They won't, because for one, they're cowards, and for two, God forbid, they get me into a courtroom and I start explaining my story. So they've, effectively sidelined me in the sense that, yes, I'm blacklisted. I'm never going to be going back to the United States and functioning in a sense where I go to a job, I'm paying taxes, I'm contributing to society, which will all be things I have done in the past, I'd love to do in the future if this could be done. But they can't have someone like me walking around in the public sphere knowing what I know now. Now, if you are in my age group and you were exposed to MK Ultra, what do I keep saying? You're on an extermination list. There would have been plenty of setups and murder attempts on he or she, the victim. And the only way that you are going to survive this is the Heavenly Father up above. Somehow either you found grace in His eyes or you were chosen from the get-go, folks. And that's why the targeting starts from birth. So, rambling. Here I am rambling. But the point to this is, folks, how is this whole targeting program, right? Everybody wants to, the program. It's not a program, folks. It's a sickness. It's a disease. But this targeting program, this Black Ops military targeting program, it's going to be able to continue into the future. Where is this money coming from? And again, who's going to go along with this? What type of person will go along with this and want to be chasing their brothers and sisters around? Snitching, right? You want to be a snitch. What, a rat, a stoolie, a stool pigeon? You know what they do to those type of people in prison? They don't last long, folks. And one of the unfortunate things is they tap into the prison population because a lot of those people, well, yes, they've maybe committed crimes. They were set up too. And they didn't deserve anything that was thrown their way. But when you come out of that whole situation and you need money, you need to eat, you need to take care of children maybe, you're going to probably go along with the program, folks. So what is the program? Is it a government gone rogue with this Black Ops military targeting program, testing all this exotic technology that somehow look, this technology, folks, if this technology is look, they could take me out, but why haven't they, folks? Why am I still hanging around being a pain in the ass? Look, it's amazing how these YouTube phonies can continue on. They're just damn the torpedoes. I guess they're forced to go down with the ship. They got no choice. And what's amazing, what's the most difficult part is to watch this little step-by-step process. I'm not hoping for some big nuclear explosion, but if you're a target, a real target, you know in your heart that nothing's going to change unless a major event takes place, a natural disaster, a so-called terrorist event. That's what it's going to take to get the whole public consciousness to understand of what's taking place out there. That if we're not in an end-time scenario that has biblical ramifications, and these so-called targets are just, what are they doing, folks? They're opening up a phone book. Okay, John Smith, we're going to target him. We're going to start testing out all this technology on him. That's what most of you people have bought into, and that's what these YouTube frauds are, their whole shtick. That's what designed, that's why they're there, to lead you away from the fact that if you're being called out of this whole nightmare concerning our way of life that involves money, that involves the use of men and women in slave labor, that all stems from the human trafficking, child abuse, satanic ritual abuse. If you've been called out of that, then you're going to be targeted. It has nothing to do with the Black Ops military program. Now, for you people that don't think that there's fallen angels in human form, that you don't think there was a hybrid breeding program after World War II, and now you have these creepy chameleon, Canaanite, Draco hybrid shapeshifters